and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today we are talking about a Sprite is not worth $15. UberEats customer says driver stole their McDonald's order but still delivered their Sprite. Now, you see, this is a very interesting description of what happened because McDonald's orders specifically are very well known to be hyper sealed. Like in my market, the McDonald's orders are stapled, stickered, and everything. Like you have to try to steal a McDonald's order. It's not like something is just missing. There's no real way to hide the concept that you're going through a McDonald's order. So somebody is accusing their driver of stealing an Uber Eats order. There's a lot of evidence on the surface that is already against this concept. So with that said, I want to go over everything that's being said in this article, how it actually is for gig workers and customers and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. A TikTok user and Uber Eats customer has gone viral after claiming that their order was partially stolen by a driver who curiously decided to deliver their drink. What evidence do you have that the order is stolen by the driver? Again, it's a McDonald's order based on what you're telling me. In a slideshow with over 336,000 views, TikTok user Christina at Christina M22 shows a McDonald's bag sitting on a doorstep, apparently delivered from a location in Lawrenceville, Georgia. The things you do for content, huh? I'm gonna leave her TikTok as well as her profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. So right off the bat, they're saying it's a slideshow. That means there's still pictures. And from the photo itself, what we're noticing is one picture where it's just sealed in front of their house. The next picture is just the drink in the bag, which means it could very well have just been they were handed a Sprite and that's it. Or the customer took out the food, took the picture of just a Sprite, and with that said, they're trying to get a refund for that. And in the third picture, they're being denied the refund. So in my eyes, right off the bat, this just seems like customer theft. That refund method doesn't work on orders like this because they're good at making sure that the order is sealed 6 ways to Sunday. When Christina looks inside the bag, it is revealed that the driver only delivered her soda, with the food apparently removed or never added in the first place. You see, that's just it. The food would have to be removed by the customer because they would have to break the seal, and based on the photo, the seal was sealed. There's no way you would end up getting a refund with that. Sounds to me like this person's just trying to get a refund for no reason. Christina then shows her conversation with Uber Eats customer support, who appears to refuse her a refund. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Dirty customers getting called out. What's up? That time my Uber driver stole my food and left me with only a Sprite, she writes in the caption. You mean that time where your Uber driver delivered your food, or you got only a Sprite from the food he delivered, but that's not necessarily on the driver. It could very well be on the restaurant. It could very well be on you, but that is very rarely the case, the driver, especially with how sealed the bag obviously was. Thankfully, she was eventually able to secure a refund by settling the issue with their bank, writing, "My bank gave me my money back though." I hate the fact that she got her money back at all, but okay. This isn't the first time that a food delivery driver has been accused of stealing food. In March of this year, another customer accused a Doordash driver of taking a $600 order from them. That same month, another TikTok user allegedly showed a DoorDash driver staging a delivery for a photo before walking off with their food. I actually made a video on both of those incidents. I'll leave them in the description. Feel free to check them out. In the comment section of Christina's video, users shared their thoughts on the current state of food delivery apps. Literally a couple days ago, somebody stole my McDonald's that ordered on DoorDash and I couldn't get a refund either, claimed the user. In this particular case that we are discussing right now, what we're describing is borderline impossible. What he is saying doesn't even have a TikTok associated with it, let alone a slideshow of still pictures. So we don't even know how legitimate that that is. Legit, we stopped with Uber because we rarely got everything we ordered. Something was always missing. Added another. It's exhausting. That sounds more like a restaurant issue specifically than a driver issue. Like, you're talking about the state of food delivery apps on an article that is calling out the driver, quote unquote. But that's not the driver here. It could very well just be the restaurant. I had 3 instances where our Uber driver delivered to the wrong house. I went and drove to find it, couldn't find them, so I asked for a refund. And I recently got an email from Uber saying I'm complaining too much and could get banned. Stated third, like, if I paid for my food, I want my food. I mean, I'm sorry to hear that. You may live in an area where it's just not viable, but the fact that they're saying you're complaining too much, you're complaining in a way that could actually force refunds out of the company, and they're gonna lose money that way. They've always been losing money that way. That's not just you, that's the current state of customers on these food delivery apps as well. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. You're right about one thing. The Sprite is not worth $15. But first thing you assumed is that it was the driver. That bag is sealed 6 ways to Sunday. If anything, it's the fault of the restaurant in question, and that would be the McDonald's. The driver isn't at fault here. The fact of the matter is, you want the driver to be at fault so you can get a refund. But even still, you would get a refund if it was the restaurant as well. It could very well also be that the restaurant did put it in and you're just trying to scam the company. That's been happening a lot too. But the first thing that she did was blame the driver. The Uber driver was at fault here. That was what she accused them of. And I'm tired of people doing that. But you know, I gotta say, they're calling out the driver right off the bat, right? Because that's what the customer is claiming. But they're also saying that the state of food delivery apps is a problem. And you know what? Yeah, it is. Between the drivers that are trying to scam the company, the restaurants that are doing shady things to the drivers, and as well as to the customers on said platforms, because what affects the drivers is also affecting the customers. The customers who are playing games to try to get refunds between them and the banks that they're currently working with, and the companies themselves trying to just play stupid games to get more money in stupid ways anyway. All of them are at fault in a way. And you know what? I can't see a situation where that's gonna be remedied anytime soon because the environment on these apps is already so toxic. But I will say this is yet again a reason that this business is an income bridge to what would be a long-term goal. It's not the goal. Put it this way, this driver could have gotten an account notice, could have been deactivated, could have been a lot of things. Obviously, it seems like they're taking the driver's side on this one. It's still pretty bad. Let's say she got the right agent that was just willing to do whatever she said anyway. Right? That driver could have been deactivated. That driver could have seen an account notice the following morning. And that in turn would slow his account down. And with that slowdown affect his income. I'm not saying it's impossible that he could have stolen the food. I'm saying that it's very, very unlikely. And it's much more likely that the restaurant screwed up or the customer is trying to scam the company itself. But either way, have a exit strategy because you don't know if this would stick in another situation that is similar. The state of food delivery apps is quite toxic at the moment, and hopefully it'll get better. Hopefully there will be a remedy in the near future. I sincerely doubt it. If you're not happy with the service and it's continuously being a problem, don't use it. Stop making the same mistake and expecting a different result. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!